Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode here on the Comic Conversation YouTube channel. I'm one of your hosts, W. James, and before you do anything, scroll down a little bit. I want you to look at that big red button that says subscribe. I want you to hit that button because every subscribe here is a subscribe toward a greater cause, which is maybe making this channel bigger than every other channel on YouTube, which is pretty exciting, pretty lofty goals. Today we'll be doing another episode of the I don't really know what to call it, the random generator DC Comics improv show with one of your hosts, W. James. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this website here, and I'm going to generate a random character. So we're going to see how good my DC Comics knowledge is. So without further ado, we're going to talk about Catwoman. So Catwoman, I'll be honest, very recently, I have enjoyed Catwoman. Catwoman has been a character that I've always enjoyed, but similar to Penguin, I've always enjoyed other bad characters more than Catwoman. Now, what makes Catwoman special is that she is the perfect foil for Batman. She is the perfect romance option for Batman. There's been Talia, there's been Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Trying to think of other Batman love interests. Vicky Vale at some point, I think, was Batman's love interest. Point being, this is all the more reason why this stands as Catwoman's the best, because essentially Batman's never really as committed to everyone else as Selina Kyle, and generally speaking, it usually ends pretty badly for Bruce's other love interests. But the reason I put Catwoman, again, other than the fact that he's the good guy and she's the bad girl kind of thing, is that they both are very similar. Both of them suit up at night. Both of them run away from their pasts. Both of them try to make a difference in their own way, because Selina Kyle's not a bad person. Sure, she robs banks. Sure, she uses jewelry thief, but she looks out for her own, and she does try to put some good into the world. Now, I'll tell you the story arc that really sold this relationship for me is Rooftops by Tom King and Mitch Gerads. Oh boy, that's really, really good. It's post I Am Bane, which is Tom King's second arc in the DC Rebirth Batman world, and Rooftops is essentially just Batman and Catwoman spending a night together and beating up villains. There's an awesome bit where they talk about the first time they met each other, and they both have two different stories of when they met, and one is from Batman issue 1, I believe, and the other is from Batman year 1. I think Catwoman's perspective is from Batman year 1. And that's just a really cool nod to the history these two characters have had. And then even more recently, Batman popped the question to Catwoman, all the more affirming that these two characters, I think, are forever entwined more than a lot of Batman's rogues. And I think the biggest reason I like Selina Kyle is her play off Batman and her dedication to Batman. I mean, if you look at the Injustice universe, she is there to the bitter end until she swaps sides on Superman's side. If Bruce is in a pinch and Bruce needs help, the person he can go to is Catwoman, which is really, really cool to see on the page, and it's really cool to see how it's portrayed in media as well. You look at Batman, the animated series, they had a very similar relationship. You look at Tim Burton's Batman, it was a little less friendly, but nonetheless existed. You look at The Dark Knight Rises, say what you will about that movie, but that relationship, that dynamic duo of the two of them playing off each other was definitely present in that movie. That's pretty much it about Selina Kyle. What do you think of Catwoman? In the comments down below. I'm one of your hosts, W. James, and like I said at the beginning of this video, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, or you haven't hit that like button, how about you do that? Because you're doing me a favor. You're helping me out. You're helping Comic Conversation out. You're helping out the people that need help helping out those people. I'm one of your hosts, W. James, and I'll see you soon.